First of all, please tell me where did you find the fountain of youth, Glover? Because you look like you are in great shape for all your life. So, what is your key to be in this great shape for such a long time?
Love for what I do. I think, yeah, love for what I do, man. I think it was a time there that like I always loved this thing, but it was a time there that was like can focus too much on resting part of the game, and is a three part of this game. Is a balance, and it's training and it's diet and eh, training, diet, and rest, right? So the food and rest. So if you, I tell my students all the time. I say this is it. If you don't have all three of them, you're only gonna do two parts. That's 60%. One part that's 3%. So that's what I think I was doing for a couple fights. I wasn't focused too much on rest, but right now, lately, in the last couple of years, I've been really focused in all three aspects and love this, man. I love this, and being in shape is amazing.
Now it's more than 7 years since your first fight for the title against John Jones. So, when you realized that this is possible, that you will get the title shot again, was there any like one special fight, one special moment that you felt that okay, I'm going to go for the belt?
Man, Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson was one of the fight. Alexander Gustafsson was another one. They both got title shot right after they beat me. um, I've been knocking at door, man. Size I lost to John Jones. I've been grinding. I've been grinding. I've been in the top 10. I've been in the top five. I knocked on that door a bunch of times, like fighting the elimination, title elimination. Fought Anthony Johnson, and he got the title shot with Cormier. I fought Gustafsson. That was the fight elimination. Then he got title shot with, I believe, John Jones or Cormier. Was yeah, I think it was Cormier, right? When he fought Cormier. I don't know. Anyway, it was the two fights that I was there, and Thiago Marreta, Thiago Santos. That was another fight too. That we like, hey man, number one, number two contender is gonna fight. Next fight, it's gonna be title shot, and I beat him. Five guys, five winning streak. It's exactly the same that happens in my when I first start in UFC with five winning streak, and I fought John Jones. Uh, exactly the same thing, five winning streak, fighting Jan Blachowicz. She's got to change the results on this last fight, on the championship fight.
Okay. And is there anything that you learned in this fight against John Jones, in this title fight, that you think will be uh, like important for you in this fight with Jan Błachowicz?
Yeah, no, yes, you always learn for every fight, right? A fight with title is just relax and enjoy the moment more. I was maybe too much pressure. I was facing right there the word title, the thing that I dreamed the most. Am I gonna be the champion tomorrow? This is it, tomorrow. This is talk about before the fight. The day before the fight. Oh man, this when I wake up, it's like, oh my god, I might be with the belt in my hand, and thinking too much of that. And right now, I'm just relaxed, enjoying the present moment. Maybe I was too much on even a camp. I stressed on a camp a little bit. Oh, that's learning, right? I was too much in thinking of the arrive, of the title, of the day of the fight, of the day I put the belt on, and maybe stress out throughout the journey, and we all know this. It's a bunch of, quotes, enjoy the journey. The arrival is just the outcome.
And I don't know if you know that, but you have a lot in common with Jan Błachowicz. Of course, you grew up in difficult times. You were taught to hard work from the beginning, from your childhood. Of course, you reached the top moment of your careers late because in your 40s, he is in his late 30s. But I don't know if you knew that, but you both have a really one special moment, one fight that turned your career. I'm thinking if you can choose which fighter you both fought, and it was a really important fight for both of you. Can
Mm.
you try to guess?
For both of us,
Yeah,
one
the same
fight,
fighter, not in UFC.
not in UFC.
Okay, I can tell you because we don't have a lot of time. So
Okay.
it was Rami Thierry Sokoju.
Oh, Robin Secretary.
Yeah, because I remember that Dana White was on your fight, and they told you that if you be better and be better, they will bring you to UFC. And he fought Rami Thierry Sokoju in Poland. He lost to him. He thought that it's like too high level and he will quit. He will not go to the UFC. But he like recovered, beat him in the rematch, and since then he is like a brand new fighter.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. That's a good story. In the fight game, we have a lot in common, even a fight style. Even a fight style. We grind, we tough, like I say, we both got power, we go for the ground, we complete fighter, and the aspect, that's a lot over there. The styles match up. The style, I mean, it's a good because we all around, right? We all nose ground. He beat his last fight on the ground. And I know that we have a lot of in common. We look like a little bit on a fighting game and a fighting history too. Like we both in an older age in our best. You know, we both have ups and downs in UFC, and we get so yeah, it's a lot in common there. So uh, it's good, man. It's good to be. Jan is a great guy. He's a good champion. He's a great fighter. And but this is my turn. This is my turn. I'm gonna. He had his chance. He's happy. I'm happy for him. But it's my time to take that belt away from him.
When Jan announced this fight, he put a text under the graphic with a sentence, let's show these boys how men
I
fight."
love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, let's teach those boys, uh, the younger generation, the younger fans, the little the kids, the real fighter, the real deal, the old school still here, the old school real deal, Von the Holyfield mentality, Lennox Lewis mentality, that goes in there is gonna brawl. We're gonna put everything on the line. Look our fight, and there's no, really is no shit talking. I can't, what am I gonna talk about? I'm gonna win. This is my shit talking. I'm gonna beat the guys. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go for knockout or submission. And nothing against him. I'm gonna be champion. But we're gonna show them. We're gonna show this new generation the old school. No shit talking. But when we go over there, and to be honest, those shit talking is happening, man. It's like those guys need upgrading, man. They buy a lot of like teenagers fight stuff because this shit talking, man. They need to be upgraded, bro. Because it's like stealing somebody's hat and run away like a little kid. You know what I mean? It's like this for me is like what the hell you doing, man? But anyway, let's see. Let's go in a fight. Hopefully, the fight will be a brawl and be a great fight, man.
I love your style and Jan's style also. So this is also what is great about this fight. It's all about respect and about like your hard work and stuff like this. So great approach to the fight. You were a backup fighter for UFC 259 when Jan fought Adesanya. So do you think that it helped you that you already had a chance to prepare for Jan to watch his style and such a thing?
Yeah, every fight watching, every fight I watch from Jan Błachowicza, especially the last fights. That's the fights that we're probably gonna be watching the most and starting the most in the aspect. The last few fights and definitely being there for him and Adesanya help. Yeah.
Okay, and what did you learn about Jan from this fight with Israel Adesanya?
A lot of stuff that we saw open, that we saw that he can do. That he'll go for the ground, stuff like that. But stuff that the strategy is gonna keep it a secret. If I see where he does this, he step this way or that way, is something that I have to we keep it in camp.
Okay, but I guess that you saw a lot of holes, right, in his game?
No, not a lot of holes, but there's some that I can define the fight. Yeah.
After the fight, he said that he will take a half a year break, so you knew that you will have to wait 6 months for this fight. So how did you organize your preparations for such a long time? Because you have like 3 months, 2 months, something like this, and this time you knew that you will have a half a year to prepare for one fight.
Relax and enjoy the ride, man. Just know when there, visualize it, and relax. Long camp, long camp, make a person really stressed. Uh, if you're not an experienced guy, but you look at me, do I look stressed for you over here? You know what I mean?
You
So
look like a Brazilian style, Brazilian chill.
yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, I'm happy. I'm enjoying the journey.
Jan was caught only once in his career, and it was with Thiago Santos. You survived these hard strikes from Thiago, so can we assume that probably you have better chin than Jan, or we shouldn't look into this fight and make comparison?
Hey, it's no better chin or worse chin. I think is the for sure is the guys over there that cannot take punch. But any guy that it's in the top fighters like me and Jan, or and Cormier, and all the guys that made the top, man, they made it for a reason. Because they can take a shot. Nobody will made it there. Nobody will get top five or top 10 contender with the weak chin. Because those guys will come to take your head off. So but everybody can get knocked out. Everybody is all depends on the perfect shot, timing, and But yeah, I can't. It's one of those things. You can't say who have the well, unless you have the slapping contest. That they do
Yeah,
slapping
yeah,
contest. So
yeah.
guy that
You
look
like
like you,
those?
he's a champion. The guy that look like
Yeah,
you, he's a champion.
because I'm from, I'm a Slavic, and a lot of these slapping contests are here in Russia, Poland, and we look all the same, so maybe this is why.
Yeah,
Or maybe this is me, you never know. So you
never
have to be careful.
know. Maybe it's you.
Okay, Glover. Jan said that he will love to test his Brazilian Jiu Jitsu against you because you are like, he's a black belt, but you are also like one of the highest black belts in the game, second degree, I guess, black belt. And we saw a lot of your great ground game in UFC. Do you think that this is wise that he wants to try a little bit of your Jiu Jitsu, or he shouldn't go to the ground?
Listen, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say disrespect anybody's jiu-jitsu. Jan is black belt jiu-jitsu. For sure, he's a champion of the world. He beat Adesanya pretty good in the ground, but um, I think it's just a different level. I think even if he tries, he's gonna know. It's just a different level of jiu-jitsu, different level of the game. And we see. I doubt it though. Doubt it. I doubt him that he would try.
We called him sometimes in Poland Mystic Jan because he make predictions for his fight, and sometimes he really put it in the right spot. So he predicted that probably your fight will mostly be in the stand up, and he will knock you out in the maybe second or third round. So what is your prediction?
My prediction is like that he's wrong, very
Of
wrong,
course.
and it's gonna be a brawl fight, man. The fight is just the grinding. It's just how the fight will go. You know, I don't care how I win the fight, and anybody can be beat in any situation. Anybody can be beat in the ground. You see a situation with Rodolfo Vieira, one of the best jiu-jitsu uh, and martial arts, in the world, and then he got submitted by a guy that is not known for jiu-jitsu because it's a difference. It's martial arts. It's punching. It's tiring. People get tired. People get hurt with a knockdown, and then they get submission. It's all things there. And my stuff is to grind, and I'm gonna stop Jan Błachowicza. That's the only way I have to take that title from him. I don't think decision will be favorite me, you know. So I will grind him. I'll stop him in later rounds. I say 4 to 5 rounds.
That's a great prediction. And when Jiří Procházka beat Dominic Reyes, were you afraid that he may be the next title challenger, or you knew that this is not gonna happen and for sure you are next?
No, man. Come on. It'll be like is a joke. You know what I mean? I was not. It's like it never goes to my mind at all that he was gonna get the title before me. It's like it was a ranking for reason. It's a fight for reason. It's like yeah, it would be a joke.
Jan likes a lot this ice bathing. Is there anything that you like and it's not common in the martial arts? Any kind of training that you do and it's something different?
Yeah, no, ice is a great thing to recover. We do ice all the time. We do a cryotherapy. He's over there in the ice. Yeah, man, it's a great recovery thing. Me myself is trained. I uh I work, doing all this stuff for recovery. I don't post too much, but I do all the recovery stuff. Rest. I don't do much of um as much massage or more stuff to recover that I should do. But like yeah, it's all depends on your body. For sure, ice is it's a great thing. It's not something that I do. One thing that I do, I think that really help my focus, my meditation. Doing my meditation every day, twice a day, and really it gets me in the zone, man. Really, I can focus more on what I'm doing.
We all know that Jan has his talisman, his like lucky charm, the hangman rope that he brings with him. Do you have any kind of talismans or rituals ahead of the fight?
No, no, I don't. I don't have it. No, I'm not a guy that superstition or any of those things. I just believe in myself, and I don't believe that. I believe in karma that you do good things and it'll come back for you. Believe in positive and all this stuff, but I don't believe. I mean, I don't know. I don't disbelieve it either. I don't judge it. I don't. I'm pretty cool about it.
Okay, you said that you believe in karma, and indeed you do a lot of great things in your community in Danbury City, right? So it's really important for you also to like give people and to help because you are doing like a lot of things for different kind of people in your town.
Yeah, we also the plan. We need to do those things. Life bless us with the gifts that we have. Like it's so great. We fight in UFC. We make money, and like some people have a difficult time. In a pandemic, a lot of people had lost their jobs. So we have a little group community here, like little group of guys that I always like hang out with them to help somebody. We know in Brazil we just send a bunch of like because there's a winter there now. Even though the winter days, it's not a killer winter, but we know how uncomfortable it is to be in the cold. So we bought a bunch of blankets, stuff. We get the group together, man. I love to be part of the group. I cannot fix the world by myself. but together we can, and I want to be part of it. You know, I want to be part of the union. If you get the union, we can do it together, and I want to be part of it. You know, I know I cannot do it by myself, but I don't want to be out. You know, I want to always be part and helping something in some way.
Okay, that's beautiful. And last two things I want to ask. The first thing is, you are the only one fighter in the history with a five-fight winning streak over the 40 years of age. Also, you have the most submissions, the most finishes in the light heavyweight division. So you already made a lot of history. You are for sure will be remembered for like tens or maybe hundreds of years of this sport. Does these records like feels to you great, or you just thinking about being a champion and that's the most important things, and these records just came on the way to you?
This record means something for me because when I was trained with Chuck, and I remember we were watching. We were watching one of the fights. Like I don't remember what fight was. You know, it's better me to. But like I think the guy won. I think it was a championship fight. The guy had won uh 4 rounds, 4 rounds, and his coach was telling him like, okay, you won the 4 rounds. Just move away, move out, move away. You already won the fight. You just got to survive this round, and you already. So we all shake our head. I was like, what kind of fight, what kind of coaches say that? You know what I mean? That's horrible because that's not our style. And I remember Chuck telling us, like, hey, if you want to make money, if you want to be big, go over there and finish fights. Go in there and finish fights. Don't leave in the hands of the judges. Don't don't be like careful. Don't risk not too risky. So go over there, risk everything. And that's the way I am. That's the way I am, you know, and been knocked out before, but my records say it all. I went over there and finished most of the guys. You know, that's my way. That's my shit talking there. That's my promoting my fights right there. You know what I mean?
Great way to promote your fights. And last thing, so at the age of 35 you thought that you maybe that it's maybe time to leave, to end your career, but guys like Daniel Cormier, like Anderson Silva motivated you to stay in shape and to try to reach the top one more time. And now at the age of 31 you are fighting for the belt. So like, first of all, it's a beautiful story and it's incredible, but secondly, do you feel that way, that you are motivating your countrymen over fighters right now?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'm motivating a lot of guys, man. Even the guys surround, me. Guys that come back to the gym and people that just like just regular guys, that come to the gym and hit the bag and wanted to be in shape. They start coming back, and we have so many of those guys coming back and training and say, you motivate me, like guys 45, 50, 43, 35, 38, and say, man, I gotta come back. I gotta come over here. I'm 38 years old. And I was like, I'm old. I don't, I kept training. I see you 41 fighting for the world title. I'm like, snap out of it. Go over there and get yourself in shape because a lot of the guys is excuses, oh, I'm not young anymore. My recovery is not the same anymore. Oh, we all know that, my friend. We all know science know that. You know, we all know we get older. Because to be smart, you gotta be brave, and you gotta believe it, and you gotta learning the situation, learning to do your body, to listen to your body and stuff.
Was there any like one special history?
No, I mean, no, man. I have so many messages. I have so many messages that like they all great. You know what I mean? They all like inspire. It's about like, hey, man, thanks for inspiring me. You're great. And it's a message there that to be honest, it's quite few of them that say, I was down, I was depressed, and because I lost my fight, and I'm 31 years old, and I'm coming back. A couple of things like that I hear, That's pretty cool, man. I'm glad that making some difference over here. I'm gonna go over there, motivate. It does motivate me as well to go over there and get the title and keep motivating those people.
Okay, thank you very much, Glover. It was huge pleasure. Muito obrigado one more time.
Valeu, valeu. Boas.